This is Eldenway, my new leaf town. And this is also Eldenway, but this time my New Horizons town. But oh wait, there's another Eldenway, my New Horizons town after update 2.0. That's right, you guys asked for it. You wanted to see my new leaf town in New Horizons, but with the 2.0 items. So here it is. Let's see how they compare. Welcome to the tree that started it all. In the case of New Leaf, this was the tree you planted on your first day as mayor, and it grew alongside you. But in the case of this channel, this is where we started the last tour. So welcome back to the tree that started it all in more ways than one. So first up, just as before, we have our plaza area. Nothing changed here. The tree's just a little bit bigger. I decided, you know what? Some time has passed. It's been a year. I'll let the tree grow one more stage. And then coming over, not much has changed over here either. This is our little gravesite to New Leaf. This was just supposed to symbolize the passing of New Leaf and like the things that didn't continue forward from it. This is where I like to think Tortimer and Isabel are buried, even though Isabel was totally in the game from the beginning and Tortimer is now back. But like, I don't know, they're kind of the faces. I guess Tortimer isn't. They're the people that were in Town Hall, okay? Okay, that's why. That's why I associated them with this spot. Anyway, moving along. Really not a lot has changed for the outdoor sections. Same houses here. We got Zucker down here, as you can see. And then we got Fui's house, which I changed the door and I did different tiling for the roof, but this moon is still here. They didn't add a new four-spaced rotating thing, so the moon is still there for the cube. I did put a little base on it this time, but nothing too fancy. Fountain. Ooh, the train station actually got quite a bit changed up. This was in game before, this bench, the public bench, but I didn't have the colors I wanted, but with Cyrus I can customize now. The extinguisher is new. It's such a small item for them to add, but I was very happy to see it back because it's classic. And of course the train! It was like, it's the tin train on steroids. We got like big upgrade on the train. Pretty happy about that. Toot toot. Oh! It does do something cute! I've never put it out and clicked it. And we also changed the podium. This is much closer to how it looked in New Leaf. It was more humble back then. And we have this! A working locker. Like, it connects to your storage just like it did in the train station. And it's also blue and gray. So, like, this got a big glow up. It still doesn't look that great, but it looks a lot better. So, and coming over to retail, not a ton of changes. We have this project table instead of a wardrobe, which is very fitting. And I put some schematics on there instead of just all wood. And then we have these paint cans up here, which are super cute. I really love the paint cans. I'm so mad. I missed them in my OK Motors recreation. Those would have been perfect for that. I just didn't have them yet. And of course we have the trellis. That's a big one that stood out as, oh, that's an item in game now. I can do that. So that's beautiful. Better than the Autumn's Bounty that was there before. And coming over to the police station, I changed over the tables. Oh, I changed the desk chair. This is like the desk chair that was there before. So spot on there. And the tables are a little bit closer. Very nice. And coming down, this time, this tour, I got coconut trees on the beach. I did it. No banana trees, because bananas aren't in game, but I mean, who cares? We got coconuts. They are basically the same. The only reason having bananas back would matter is if, like, it added more recipes. But that being said, let's go right back up. Back at the top, here's Neil's house. Not many changes, but there are some nice changes inside, which we'll get to later. And same residence as before. See, the houses are the same. Moved them all back to where they were. I did change out the peaches for oranges. I don't know why I did peaches for lemons before. I changed out the lemons, which are citrus, for oranges, which are another citrus. And this time, I gave enough space for the trees not to get cut off like last time was. So that's nice. You can see all the orange trees along here that were also in New Leaf. And I added Lily of the Valley because those were also there. I didn't have that many before, so I thought it would be dumb to have like 2, but I have garnered a few more in the last year, and so here all they are, showing off. And back to where we were, this is my house! This is the one that got an exterior change because my house in New Leaf was the Zen style. And so this matches it. I got my gold roof, I got my red siding, and it doesn't look like a ketchup and mustard house. Yes, it's very nice. The door could be more gold, but this definitely looks way better than what I had to do before. And the silo's back for the windmill. I know they added another windmill in game, but it still isn't... I feel like this represents the windmill better than the new windmill. The new windmill's like country, and like this is more Dutch kind of a thing. So, sorry, I kept that one. No changes here because it was already like great, the picnic area and everything. But I did add a little gyroid outside of his house. Look at him. There was a bush here before. I wanted to have the bush and the gyroid, but we're just opting for a gyroid this time around because we did the bush last time. But in front of the actual roost, it was a gyroid on top of a bush. Alright, and here is the new and improved roost. A lot closer. We have a full-size magazine rack instead of that like dumb one-space one. That's so silly. We have the authentic cafe tables. Unfortunately, they don't have cafe chairs. Maybe I missed it, but like, I wish they had chairs that match the tables. Unfortunately, they do not. An authentic register. I was using a fax machine before, so that is nice to have. We have Brewster licensed cups here now. Pretty awesome. And the silver pitcher super matches. Oh, the medicine cabinet. Before I had the trophy cabinet. I guess the trophy cabinet you could be like, he's won a lot of things. But no, the medicine cabinet now looks more like, you know, his concoction ingredients area. So that's great. Oh, and the coffee plant. Like, the plant didn't match in either build, but now I can have the coffee plant that he gives you in game now. And I switched over the chairs to these red ones. I like the red velvet ones, and they were fancier, but like these technically match better, so I did them instead this time. Alright, let's go back out. And onward we go. Oh, I got rid of the funky extra space there. Although there's some funky extra things, like there are no more extra spaces on the sides of the houses, which were there before. Like, things shifted around when I rebuilt the town entirely again. It's actually really funny. There are people commenting like, oh, you should go back and like add the 2.0, and it's like, that town's not there anymore. I destroyed it and we did a pocket camp town, but the pocket camp town finished, so I destroyed the pocket camp town and brought this one back. And now this one will be, I'm not flattening this time. This time it's a full restart, so we are not going back on this. We're never seeing this island again as it is. Anyway, so I decided not to do stairs this time, partly because they were so expensive, but also the ladders take up less room, which is kind of nice. It made it so the paths on this side were not messed up like they were last time. So these actually line up really, really well with New Leaf. We'll go ahead and show you the Zen area first. Like, this gong had to be on the other side before, but now it gets to be on this side where it's supposed to be. And that just replaces the drum thing from before. And this is replacing the Zen clock. In my remake, I had to do an antique clock because it was the only big clock. But this one fits better because I'm assuming something pops out of that door. I haven't waited around to see if that happens, but that's what happened with the Zen clock in New Leaf. So yeah. And then there's this, which is just rock with water. Not quite a geyser, but no geyser in game as far as I'm aware. You know, the volcano could have been a good replacement. I haven't gotten the volcano, so I don't know what it does. If it shoots out lava, I kind of doubt that it would do that, but if it does, that'd be a good fit. Anyway, and that lantern's there, and these were really great, so I just left them because they were great before, they are great now. And then heading down to the campsite, not a ton has changed there either. You know, campsite. Oh, I didn't put the dumb river through here. I don't know what was going on in my mind last time where I was like, the river must run up here. I just put it down there and it works. So yeah, here it is, normal looking. And instead of the toad pole before, like, I don't know what I was thinking there either. I just put this polar bear. It's totem pole-y, not quite, but yeah. Alright, and let's go back up. There's the town. Yeah, not much has changed. There's the manhole cover. And yeah, we're back to where we began. Oh, these fences I changed out. I did the picket fence before, but then I realized the fence above your town isn't a picket fence. It's this vertical planky fence. So I did this. I don't like it. It's too tall. And also in New Leaf, there's less planks, so you can see through it better. Anyway, but it was kind of closer, so I did that instead. Alright, let's go look at the houses. Hello! So this is the point in the video where we're going to be seeing a lot more furniture, which means there's going to be a lot more furniture that does not have a dupe. And in my last video, this is the time when people would start commenting, hey, New Horizons is kind of missing a lot of stuff, isn't that kind of sad? Which make me really want to do a video of recreating my New Horizons town in New Leaf, because like, it's mind-blowing to see what's missing from New Horizons compared to New Leaf. Just imagine how much more mind-blowing it would be trying to recreate a town from New Horizons and New Leaf. Like, basically impossible. So I wanted to do this, and I was like, but that's basically impossible. So if I ever did do a video, I figured it would be like a little jokey video. But then this year, I made a decision. I decided that in 2022, I'm going to attempt, and hopefully succeed, in playing every Animal Crossing every day all year. So, figured if I'm gonna be playing New Leaf a ton, that would be the time to try and recreate my New Horizons town in New Leaf. If you want to join me in that journey, this is all gonna be on Twitch. I'll be streaming Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday I'll still be playing, but I won't be showing it because I gotta take a break for myself. But yeah, if you are interested in the stream side and seeing every Animal Crossing game being played in its completeness, I will be doing that on Twitch, hopefully all this year. I will have a link in the description and in the pinned comment with all the details for that. I really hope you'll join me because it'll be a lot easier doing this momentous thing if I have people along with me on the journey. On the other hand, if you're not interested in the streams and seeing it being built up slowly, come back to this channel in like 6 months to a year. That should be about how long it takes to recreate a New Horizons town in New Leaf, if not more time than that. What am I getting myself into? Now, back to the tour. First off is my house. No longer the ketchup and mustard house. Still kinda is, but it's a little more red and gold. Our first room, previously I had this be a turquoise cute room to replace the blue Princess series from Gracie, but now it's the Elegant series in blue. And we have this nice medicine cabinet instead of the trophy case, which really didn't match in color. And then this room to the right, this is the Exotic series. I changed almost nothing here. I got a nutcracker in and the siphon that was added with Brewster, and also this plant, which is prettier and matches closer. But yeah, really not much. I changed out the rug. This back room has seen a lot of change. This was the White Cute series to replace the Rococo series, but now it's the Elegant series in white and blue. You're gonna see the Elegant series 1 or 2 more times. I feel like the Elegant series is like the catch-all for every fancy series that isn't in game right now. Like the Regal, the Rococo, the Princess that we already saw, maybe even Gorgeous series. Anyway, so here this is. Everything's a little crammed, a lot of items got cut off, but oh, the tea set got brought back. I've complained about this in stream. I don't like this new tea set. It is not nearly as cute as the old tea set, but whatever. And then we have a gold piggy bank finally again. And the seashell music box. I love the seashell music box. Our mushroom room. Not a lot of new things here. I definitely beefed it up because I got tired at the end of making the last video and left a lot of things out. I did put this new owl clock up here to kind of be a replacement for the Kitsy clocks that were up here before because they didn't have any Kitsy clocks up until the owl clock was added. So there's that. Oh, and this gold turtle to replace the frog. They're both supposed to be good luck, so. Heading upstairs, the Antique series was a pretty great replacement for the Classic series. So the only thing that really changed here is our vintage TV. Oh, it's the retro TV. I keep calling it the vintage TV. But I'm so glad they added this puppy back in game. I love how it looks. I also managed to get around to making the organ a dark color, whereas before I left it white, which I shouldn't have. Anyway, if I could put things on top of that armoire, you probably actually could. I just didn't bother because it was so tall, but you probably actually could. 1 second. They also added the vintage radio, which I should have put on top of that wardrobe. I just realized now that you can put things on top of it. It would have been on top of it, along with the typewriter, if I had known. Downstairs is our office. I got my act together, and I got a grand piano down here this time. Changed the couch to white, thanks to Cyrus's customization. Thank you, thank you. I customized these. I could have customized them before to be more mixed wood like the actual thing, but just didn't get around to it. Anyway, the main difference that came with 2.0 for this is the ABD. Look at it in all its glory, all its funds with draw power. How wonderful to have it. The power is back. Coming over to Davy's house. Yeah. The Gorgeous series continues to not be in this game, so it's another Mod Podge. It's a Mod Podge of different items. I have the elegant stuff thrown in here. I don't know why I did the Moroccan couch. I should have done the elegant sofa. I don't know what I was thinking there, but yeah. This chair I did because it has the right shape, but obviously the color isn't right, and it definitely cheapens the look. Anyway, everything is looking real Mod Podge. The King Tut mast replaced the sarcophagus, and then this is replacing the tiny Dutch windmill. This giant four-spaced windmill. Anyway, yeah. There really isn't a good thing for the Gorgeous series. Egg series, decided to keep it the same. Nothing. They added a few more items for Bunny Day, but none of it was like, oh, this is definitely the replacement for the old stuff. Oh, the Pave series. Before, in New Horizons, I just had to do a bunch of blue stuff to try and replicate the blue stuff from the Pave series. But now the Pave series is back, so I just shoved everything in here, and it ends up looking like Davy's in here worshipping a giant golden peacock. Anyway, so there's the Pave series in blue in all its glory. And this room on the left, we're replacing the Snowman series. I didn't change a thing. There's still no Snowman series, so the illuminated will do. Upstairs, though, this previously was a giant Mod Podge of things, but the Cool series is a great dupe for the Sleek series. I feel like the Cool series took over for Modern and Sleek. Mostly Sleek, though. This is definitely closer to what the Sleek series was. Anyway, so there's that. Definitely way closer than the Mod Podge of black I had before. Or I wish I could get it in Holstein, but they don't customize in Holstein, and you can't do customized patterns, so black it is. And finally, our creepy room. This one did get some updates. The creepy skeleton is back. I think they call it creepy skeleton again. No coffin, though, unfortunately. And the witch's brew is back. This is called the suspicious cauldron now. I think before it was just the creepy cauldron, but that was exciting to get back for sure. Next up is Fooey's houses, and if you're wondering why I had 4 houses, it's because storage in New Leaf wasn't as good as it is in New Horizons. So these houses became my storage. So, and it also let me display the furniture that was rare and hard to get. So you're going to see a lot of Gracie series because they're expensive. And it also let me do series that I wanted to do for fun. So this first room, it was the Alpine series originally. I just replaced it with a Mod Podge in New Horizons. But in 2.0, they released this Nordic series. And I think it's so cute. Definitely the dupe for the Alpine series. You can see they did this leaf pattern, which is an update of the previous leaf pattern in New Leaf. Anyway, this room looks so much better. It's not just a dumb Mod Podge of stuff, you know? So I'm very, 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 very pleased with that. The series in New Horizons, a lot of them are 6-ish, 6, 7, 8. Before they were always 10, but now they're not as many, which is unfortunate. And the sweet, I didn't change anything with this room. I was going to make it like a bakery dessert thing with all the new food items, but then I walked in and I saw the fruit things, and like, these are classic Animal Crossing. This has been around since Gamecube. Not all of this, but some of it. And I loved them as a kid. So I loved these babies when I started playing New Horizons. This was new to New Horizons, the babies. Like, just seeing this, the Apple TV, the pear stuff, yeah, my heart melted and I couldn't get rid of it. Coming into the back was the Regal room, and then in New Horizons I did Wedding because there's nothing to replace Regal. And now we have another time where I'm using the Elegant Series, this time in gold with white, to replace the Regal series. I think it's quite good. Yes, yes indeed. Ooh, this was the Modern Series in red. And the only red series I could find was cute before, but now there's the cool series, which I think it's the New Horizons version of the Modern Series. So there you go. There it is in red. I cannot imagine sleeping in those beds. They don't even have sheets. Anyway, moving on. This is the Gracie series. It's before in the other New Horizons recreation, it was a Mod Podge. It's still a Mod Podge, but we brought in those Nordic items, which let you customize the fabric on them, so it's a little bit better. The sofa's new, the low table's new, and the chair in front of the desk is new. And it just makes it look a little bit more cohesive, a little more Gracie branding into it. I like it a bit better. Still miss the Gracie series, though. And for the basement, I didn't change anything. I didn't add any new items that were closer to the old items, so there it is, the same as before. Alright, here is Neil's house. Let's head on in. This first room, the only thing I changed is this round table. It really annoyed me. I forgot there was a round one and I did a square one, and that just annoyed me. So there it is, the round table now. Nothing changed here. The Raton was perfect for the Cabana series. Oh, this back room. There's no Astro series remake. I thought the artsy chair was part of the Astro set, but it ended up just being the chair and the table. So I put the artsy chair in here to be like, yeah, it's close. I was gonna do them all for all the chairs and tables, but they're just so big. It wouldn't have looked good. So just one artsy chair to be like, it's kind of like the Astro chair. Oh, and if you're wondering why I changed these to this pattern, that is definitely not closer to the pattern it was in New Leaf. It's just because I changed all the patterns out when I did my Pocket Camp recreation. This house was used for the cabin, and I made the most delightful, cutest cabin in here. Anyway, so that's why all the furniture is made into that. It was for the Pocket Camp recreation. This room, yes, yes. The balloon room was horrendous in New Leaf, and the recreation I did was horrendous, and this is also, it's not horrendous. This is much better. This is so fun. But look, I have balloons here, and I have other balloons, and then we have some fun party stuff. It's very colorful, but in a pastel way, not the primary colors of the balloon series before. Going upstairs, there's a tractor now. Oh, the ski rack was added. Yes. So now there's a ski rack. Yeah, nothing big. And I also did this bench. I thought it closer resembled a ski lift bench than the fancy iron bench. And downstairs, I have a whole new world for you. I did the throwback series before to replace the card series that Gracie would get you. But then they added these cards in the 2.0 update. These cards and those cards. So I decided to do a casino. It's nothing crazy, but yeah. You have your slot machines. Is that what they're called? I don't know much about gambling. And then a dice, and these are card tables to play, I guess. I don't know what kind of game is laid out there. Poker, maybe? That's the only gambling game I know. Blackjack, because it was in Harvest Moon. Anyway, and then this is a little raffle wheel. So yeah, and the White Rabbit is there because of 10th Kingdom. Let me know if you get that reference. Okay, thanks. That is a wrap on the houses, so we're gonna head up and see the recreation of the recreation, I guess. I didn't do Harv section because it was pretty much as good as it was gonna get in my last recreation, and I moved the island over, so there's even less room for it now. And the only thing I would change is giving it room for the trucks to be in there, for the 2.0 like big trucks. So yes, on to Main Street. We have our museum. I didn't get it upgraded before, but here it is upgraded. Kicks. I'm very excited. Shoe boxes were added! Before I just had some cardboard boxes to kind of try and represent the shoe boxes, but now I have actual shoe boxes and they can be stacked on this thing. I also changed out the tables to be something a little fancier than the bamboo ones. And then coming over to Shampoodle, we got a cash register, baby. I'm sure she's excited to finally have a cash register. I also changed out the nail polish kit for makeup because I think when you did your me mask, they called it makeup. I only ever did it once because it's horrifying. But makeup makes more sense than nails in any case. But the rest of it, same thing. Oh, these round lights were added. This is what they had in Main Street. So this is really nice to have that added. It's way more authentic. And you can see them all right here too. I changed out the arch to be more celebratory as you walk off the cliff. But yeah. Oh, and I changed out the path. Now that they have more design slots, I was like, yes, I can do an actual natural path. So here we are with an actual natural path. I like it a lot more. And going into where Pelly worked, the mail room, they got their counters upgraded. Ugh, they got a bug problem. Ugh, probably because they have trash out right there. Anyway, I also changed out the desks in the background. This is really not a great recreation, if I'm honest. The desk chair now is spot on, though. Oh, and the ABD. That is spot on now, too. But yeah, none of the new items really screamed it. They were better, but they weren't perfect, you know? And coming into Nooks Home, I have zero passion for this area. So I added the white plant. I added these tiles underneath so that it looked less meh. It still looks meh though. I gave Lyle a solid book instead of a stack of books because it's like an HHA hand guide on his anyway. Oh, the banner. The banner is a 2.0 item and it's like his banner. So in the original New Leaf, I was never jazzed about this, so. Coming down to Club LOL, I'm very excited for this one. It got a major glow up. Oh my goodness. Here it is. Oh freaking yes. Yes, yes, yes. We got the disco lights. Because they did do disco lights when DJ KK played. So we have those going. Wow, everyone has a roach problem. I'm sorry, guys. It's so embarrassing. Anyway, and we have the gyroids at the back that were just added in game doing their little song things. Oh, and I have a new song playing. I love this song. It is a jam for sure. Anyway, I am just very, very happy with the whole disco-ness of this, along with the gyroids being added. They just bring me a certain bliss. The jingleoid, I think, is perfect for this. Anyway, it's so good. I also switched out the seats for cool seats, but it was really an either or there. Over to the Dream Suite. I put these lights up. They would go around the cypress trees in the actual game, but lights. Oh, I tried to do an illusion with the gyroid to be a gyroid humidifier, because that's what it is in New Leaf, but as you can see, yeah, it's an attempt. I changed out the stuff over here for a stair dresser. Ugh, it looks less good than the original New Horizons recreation, but it is one whole unit like it is in New Leaf, so I don't know, it's not that good. Oh, and we got a clipboard, which is not where you would see these analytics at a spa, but the clipboard definitely better represents what was here in New Leaf, so that's nice. And heading over to Katrina's. Katrina has one of the best glow-ups in my opinion. I mean, look at that. Those vases are perfect. They also cost me a pretty penny, the tall ones in the back. But yes, much better than trying to stack the same sized vase in different ways. We have the power of the vases back. And they're different sizes and they're looking beautiful. We also have the Power Stone, but in New Leaf it was not a ball. It was some sort of bowl of liquid with like a compassy thing on it. So, but I figured if this is what she's using now, I'll throw it in, you know? And oh my goodness, there is the end of the tour. Thank you for joining me. Go ahead and like and subscribe for the fun future of content we have coming on this channel. Doing daily playings of every game is definitely going to give me tons of ideas and footage for content, so that's going to be great. I also have plans to create at least 2 more towns in New Horizons this year, if not 3, so there's going to be a lot going on this channel this next year, and I personally think it's pretty exciting stuff. I'm personally hyped, and I would love to have you along for the journey. Thank you so much for watching. On screen are some of my past videos, and I hope you have the loveliest of lovely day. Bye till next time.